How do you know when you're in love with something? After 100 hours of it? 1,000? What about 10,000? How do you know what it means to you? And most importantly, would you dedicate your life to it? Would you dedicate your life to something you love?
Motocross has had a big impact on his life, I believe. Early on, it was something he did for fun as an outlet, and it was a place where his friends all hung out. People that he didn't go to school with, but people he shared a common interest in motocross with. I don't believe it was as important to him back then as it is now. I think he feels motocross is a bigger part of his life now, even though he doesn't get to do it as much. There's more enjoyment in it and a passion to get out there and just enjoy riding the bike.
Show me how to lie, you're getting better all the time, and turning all against one is an art that's hard to teach. Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you
Out here on a Saturday afternoon, it's time to ride.
Nervous about the dangers that come with motocross. I get more nervous about how well he's going to race. We were very aware beforehand of the dangers going into motocross, so we always did our best to get him protective gear that would help in case of an unforeseen accident. So I guess we've seen a lot of bad accidents, and it's just something going into the sport is possible, but as a parent with a child who really enjoys doing it, you just do the best you can to provide them with the utmost protection that they can have going out there.
I don't think I ever understood what motocross meant to me when I was younger. As I grew older, it became something more than a hobby, more than a weekend sport. Eventually, it grew into a passion, a lifestyle almost. Have I ever been scared on a dirt bike? No, not a chance.
Fuck what y'all think, fuck everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might gotta. Now they on my bumper, green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth, got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro, Nemo, Gucci, Kinko, Shoe Play, Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Motherfuckers heck lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a mill and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to us.
We've been fortunate not to have a lot of crashes, but we have had a few that I've witnessed that have been serious and some not so serious. I think the worst one I ever witnessed was one that you could just see getting ready to happen. And in a way it played out in slow motion, even though it was going at an extremely fast speed. I remember vividly being in Belfouche, South Dakota, and my son was racing for the lead off the start, and you could see them heading into a corner on the very far side of the track, and somehow they came together and it just played out where you could see it happening. And I remember already running towards that side of the track, knowing what was going to happen and that it was so serious. And I was running before it even finished happening. When we got there, the riders were okay for the most part. My son did end up with a concussion that day and some bruising. He completely totaled a brand new bike. I've never seen a motocross bike that mangled before, let alone that mangled and have the rider walk away.
I remember my dad telling me about some of the worst crashes that he's witnessed from me, and telling me that there's a few where he thought I was dead. You know, you go through all these things where there's a chance of hurting yourself and your family, and you know, you just keep coming back. The passion and the love for it is still there, and there's not a care in the world when you're out there. And I think that really speaks to when you're in love with something, you don't care if it hurts you. You just want to be there because you enjoy it. I've been riding bikes since I was 4 years old and racing since I was 7. And although I don't race as much as I used to anymore, I truly hope I never have to stop doing motocross, because without it, I don't know what I would do.